Am I the a-hole for wanting to confront my boyfriend about his behavior even though his grandmother just passed? I, 24 female, feel like I need an outside perspective because I'm questioning if I'm being unreasonable. This weekend, my boyfriend Alex, 22 male, and I were supposed to celebrate our 4th anniversary. We had planned a cozy day at his apartment in downtown Portland, cooking our favorite meals together, binge-watching old shows, and just enjoying each other's company. I was really looking forward to it since our schedules lately have been hectic. The complication is that Alex's grandmother, who lives in Seattle, has been in hospice care for the past couple of weeks. We knew her condition was critical and her passing seemed imminent. I've been trying to be sensitive and supportive, but I also wanted to celebrate our relationship. The night before our anniversary, I went to bed around 11, feeling tired from a long week. Alex, however, stayed up playing an online game with his friends. It's rare for him to stay up that late because he usually needs to wake early for work, so I figured I'd get some rest and we could talk about it in the morning. Around 3:45, he finally came to bed, scrolling on his phone until nearly 4:15. I was frustrated because I knew that with such little sleep, he'd be grumpy and exhausted the next day, and our anniversary plans would likely be ruined. I decided not to bring it up then, reasoning that the middle of the night wasn't the right time. The next morning, around 6:50, his phone rang. He silenced it, then it rang again a few minutes later. He didn't answer but seemed to be texting someone. I asked him multiple times, probably too many, I admit, "Who's calling? What's going on?" But he refused to respond. Then out of nowhere, he grabbed the blankets and threw them at me. I froze, stunned by the aggression, and turned away without saying a word. I tried to go back to sleep, but my heart was racing. A few minutes later, he finally spoke, asking what was wrong. I replied, "What do you mean, what's wrong with me?" That's when he told me his grandmother had passed. I was immediately sympathetic. Losing a loved one is devastating, but at the same time, I felt conflicted. I wondered if I was expected to tolerate this kind of behavior simply because of her death. I don't think anyone should have to accept being physically aggressive or verbally dismissive, no matter the circumstances. Now, I know he's going to be irritable all day, both from lack of sleep and grief, but I also can't shake the feeling that he prioritized gaming over me, knowing it would affect our special day. I keep asking myself, is it wrong to bring this up? Can I express that I'm hurt he made that choice even though his grandmother passed shortly after? Or would it be completely insensitive to mention it in the middle of his grief? I don't want to be callous, but I also feel like my feelings matter. I can support him through this loss while still setting boundaries for acceptable behavior. I'm just not sure if I should wait until later or address it today. So, am I the a-hole if I tell him that I'm disappointed he chose to stay up late gaming, even knowing the anniversary plans and the impact it would have on me?